And I honestly can't think of a more wonderful way to honor and to remember something so beautiful. Today you heard me talk a lot about statistics and numbers and how often things like this happen. But I want to encourage you today to remember that this is not about numbers. Colton May is not just a statistic. Those other 1,600 children that we mentioned were not just numbers. If you're here today and you're listening to the sound of my voice, this is my challenge to you. I don't want you to walk away from here today just with a heavy heart and say, I've done my part because I attended this service. I want you to find your courage. I challenge each and every one of you to get involved, to contribute in some way. Ask yourselves, what can we do? And how do we prevent this from happening again? Find the courage to educate yourself about the signs and the symptoms of abuse. Find the courage to get involved with those programs in the community and give back. Find the courage to develop the patterns or the prevention programs in your community. Talk to your children and listen to what they have to say. And most of all, I encourage you to report. Report abuse. The law here in Tennessee says that any person who has suspicions that child abuse is occurring, that you are required by law to report that abuse. And there is a 1-800 number right down here on this table that gives you the number that you need to call. And I always want to make sure that people understand this, because people oftentimes say, well, I don't really have proof. Folks, we don't have to have proof. The law uses the word suspicion. If you suspect that something's going on with a child, report it. Some people say, I don't want to get involved. This is really not my place. But I want you to remember this. If you report it, you could possibly save a life. And this is how we are going to honor Colton.